So good morning everybody. Today we're running on the Lochside Trail, the rail trail. I'm taking Norma to see a secret park that very few people know about. But first of all we'll see my friend Roy on the bridge. Let me just start my heart rate. Okay, so hopefully Samantha will keep me in the right zone. Yep, she's on the job. Hi, do you know her? So we're just coming up to Roy's Bridge, taking a walk break till my breathing stabilizes. Morning. It's about 2 kilometers until we turn off and go up the steps to Robin Wood. A little bit less than that. The whole run is 5k. It's about the same as running round the bog from Pondwood, but it's a lot flatter. So this is the first park, Blenkinsop Lake Park. So we've been moving for 3 minutes. Alright, let me just catch up with Norma. She's on the bridge already. Lots of bikes today. Just coming up to the statue of Roy, Farmer Roy. He used to own most of this area. So 4 minutes of moving time. This plaque marks the location of the longest 187-foot wooden pile used in the construction of this bridge. So that pile must go down, not into the water because the lake doesn't start till just here where the bulrushes. Hopefully you get to see between the bars. And Roy is full of caterpillars. They're all over him. Can you see that? Yeah. Weird, never seen that before. So Norma's taking her break while I'm doing my little photography excursions, detours, I should say. Well, the sun has finally come out. We've had a whole day of rain yesterday. Did you notice the caterpillars all over Roy? They were climbing all over his head and up his ear, and wow, never seen that before. I guess they were warming up. Alright, so this is where the Blenkinsop Trestle Bridge ends. Last time I filmed along here was on my e-bike going in the opposite direction. I have to listen out for my heart rate. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful afternoon. It's about 10 to 9, I guess, maybe quarter to 9. We've been moving for 6 minutes now. The next feature will be the longhorn cattle. Just checking that I was still recording. Clip number 2. So we've done 1.5 kilometers. Time for another walk. Yeah, the sun is shining quite strongly now. Good drying weather after all that rain yesterday. The rooster is awake. Good morning. So where those bollards are is where the gate for the longhorn cattle is. I'll just have a quick look to see if they're in there today. They were the other day. This is where I have to cross over to the other side of the trail. I know that guy. He's a birder. He's got binoculars and a camera. Always handy. Just signaling to Norma of my intentions. Hi there! There's Binder and Stacy. Yep, the cattle are here. Yep, the usual suspects. They're a little more mobile today. Now I have to be sure that I'm between the bars. Yep. Yep, I'm between the bars of the fence, sort of. That's the disadvantage of having a chest-mounted camera. You have to remember that your eye is in the middle of your chest, not on the top of your, in the front of your face. That should be enough video for my video fans. Oh, there's one lying down. There you go. having a scratch. I like that brown one. That one's one of the leaders of the pack. And the black and white one, he's getting a little curious. Have they seen me before? Alright, we'll see you on the way back. Okay, sorry about that. I think, hi.
Hi.
Just check. Yeah, that's the thing about stopping is the camera's still rolling, but Samantha has stopped counting. So I know I've got 4 more minutes on this clip, which will get us to the Robin Wood Stairs. Going off nice and slow today. Yesterday was a very hard workout for me. I had to run just over 10k in the rain. So I was carrying about 3 pounds of extra weight in wet clothing. Morning. Zone 1. That's good. So this is one of the few paved sections so that the farmers can get to their houses. Walk break. So the next park is going to be Robin Wood Park, I believe it's called. Hi. 13 minutes. Heart rate 106. It's after a little bit of a cool down. 2 more minutes on this clip will get us to the stairs. That's where the cars have to turn right. We can carry it straight through. Because this is basically prioritized for cyclists and walkers, the speed limit for this little section of road is 15 kilometers an hour. Some fast runners could break the speed limit here. So this is Lohbrunner, and this Mount Dark summit is due east from here. And the park just up ahead, that signpost is where we turn onto the Robin Wood Stairs. Once again, we have to cross the lane of traffic. Yep, Robin Wood Park. Not Robin Wood, Donwood, sorry. Donwood Park. There she is. Alright. Through the green tunnel to the Robin Wood Stairs. The green tunnel. This should be very close to the end of clip number 2. As we catch a glimpse of the stairs. Just a little bit ahead. No more running until we get to the top of the stairs. Five seconds left. That's enough. Clip number 3 has commenced. We're now climbing the Robinwood. Not the Robinwood, I keep calling it Robinwood, it's Donwood. The Donwood stairs. They have a little dirt trail on the side for people wheeling their bicycles. It gets a bit tricky here when there's like quite a difference in height between the dirt trail and the step. You have to have long arms. Up, up, up. I never, ever run these stairs. Never. Just too hard with my little heart. So we're now up to the level of our pond. So this is Donwood Drive. And I'm going to take a bit of a video. It's into the sun, that's the trouble. Lohbrunner Park. And the summit of Mount Doug. Bad light for photographs. Alright, so we're back on the flat again. Hi there. There's a nicely decorated bush just along here. Somebody has carved a smiley face into the bush. You see it over there? There's those three balls and the smiley face. You see the smiley face over here? Carved into the bushes. Good job. You did a good job with that. You probably will put lights in there for Halloween. It looks like a jack-o'-lantern. Actually, it looks more like some Afro kid with spiky hair. Alright, this is all uncharted territory for Ms. J. I don't think I've ever brought her here. This is one of my secret places. But I'm going to show her the secret pond. It's just at the end of Copse Wood. Zone 4. Beautiful house. That was probably the original landowner's house. All this other stuff has gone in the 80s. It was here when we were here. We got here in the late 90s. But that definitely looks like a heritage house there, just by its position and its balustrade on the first floor. Alright, so Lohbrunner Park is our destination today. I remember when I was into trail racing that I thought that this would make an ideal spot for infant trail racing. It's about a 800-meter loop. No, it links. We're going down this one. We're going to go around and come out that one. Okay, so chance to read the signage. There you go, Lohbrunner Park opened by Mayor Howard Sturrock, never heard of him. And Mrs. Ethel N. Lohbrunner in honor of her husband Edmund H. This park was part of their world famous nursery. All right. the reason I know this park is because one of my clients had a back gate that opened up onto this park. See what I mean about an ideal course for children's trail running? Once around the pond, or twice around the pond. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think my clients used to live in that house because we used to come out a gate. Yep, that was the house. There's the new people living there now. It's like a private park, isn't it? Beautiful. And my client lived in that house there, and he would come out the back gate and we would walk around the park around the pond, and he was quite old. He was actually he wasn't my client, he was the husband of my client. She was in a wheelchair. She couldn't have done this course in her power chair, but her husband, Harvey, I used to bring him out here if we were ahead of schedule. We spent a good 15 minutes walking around here. You can see how easy it would be if you lived in one of these houses to just get straight onto the park. So that's it. Smallest park in town. And this is called Lohbrunner Park. As the duck flew past us. I'm going to take a few still shots here. End this clip with some stills as the ducks zoom in on us. 50 seconds left. I'll let it roll. You got that? I'll zoom in while I can. Alright.